Hey, it's Scotty, and I'm with BB and Toby, and I want to talk about something that may be difficult for some people. It's definitely very charged. It's definitely something that has a lot of emotion around it just by the nature of the subject, and that is emotional support animals and emotional support guinea pigs specifically. Now, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, but I have been working in rescue for a long time. I'm gonna just put the phone here while I pet Toby here. BB, are you squirming? Here, BB. Here, you come up here. Ow! Come here. You get up here. There. You good? Okay. Now, first things first, what I do want to say is that my animals do make me happy. And I know for a lot of us, our animals are a source of joy and contentment, and that is real. And the time we spend with our pets, with our animals, is one of the most treasured, important, vital parts of our day and of our life. And I agree with that 100%. But you would be surprised how often I hear of and I get messages about people curious about emotional support guinea pigs, or wanting to get guinea pigs because they want an emotional support animal. Hold up a second. Now, I have heard of people using the emotional support animal as a way of getting guinea pigs on airplanes. And if that's what you're doing, then I'm all for it. I am all for manipulating or gaming the system in whatever way is necessary to allow animals to be safely transported on airplanes in the cabin instead of being stuck in some scary and possibly unsafe cargo hold in the bottom of a plane. So back to the video. Now, like I said, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know much about emotional support animals. And so maybe I'm not the best person to talk about this with. And I want to learn. So if I say something that upsets you, or if you have some insight, you just can't sit here. Can you? You're a squirmer and a nibbler. So if I say something that's wrong, if I say something that you want to explain, clarify, help me to see, I'm open to that. And you can leave a comment, or you can message me directly through the contact page on my website. I want to be the type of person that is open to learning, to seeing another point of view. And this is my point of view, and I hope you will just, if I say something that bothers you, that you will take it as that. So, Toby, it's not always about treats. And this kind of illustrates my point also. So, what I understand an emotional support animal to be is that they help with someone's emotional well-being, someone's ability to cope with adversity in the world, and to maintain some kind of a equilibrium And BB's doing that for me right now. And I do want to say that it's been my experience, my opinion, that caring for, hey, that hurt, caring for animals and having to be there for animals does provide a certain sense of strength and peace, and it's antidepressive to be there and to give and receive love. But when I think of what an emotional support animal does now, and I also know that there are many types of service animals that can offer all types of support, whether it's actually helping with chores and tasks, or just being an emotional support because of the natural empathy that some animals do have. But I don't think this creature is capable of that training. Now, maybe the intrinsic nature of just what they are and how they are can provide something of that. The fact is, in my opinion and my experience, guinea pigs, especially rescues, they need us a lot more than we need them. I mean, in some aspects, the reverse is true, in that I love my piggies, and as long as they have a bowl full of pellets, fresh, clean water, a day's supply of hay, and a cage space that is clean and adequate size, they don't care. They don't care about me if they have each other. And piggies should never live alone. They always need to be part of a group. Boys can do fine in pairs, and girls can do fine in pairs or groups. And single boys that can't find a buddy, they can live in a room side by side with other piggies. But I can't expect Toby to be responsible for my emotional and mental well-being any more than I can expect him to be responsible for my physical well-being. And in my experience, it's not his job. He didn't ask for this. Many of you know, I was sent a text through Southern California Guinea Pig Rescue that somebody found a guinea pig in their apartment complex, and he had mange and ringworm, and he was just on the side of a building, and a Good Samaritan, a family, caught him and set him up, bought him food, and I was able to take him, and I decided to adopt him, and I'm really grateful that I did. And it was not in any way about what he could do for me. It was about what I was in a position to be able to do for him. So again, I want to just say that there are plenty of benefits when it comes to taking care of animals. And the love they give, or the loving feeling that comes into our hearts when we know that we have given them a good home, that is something that can heal your heart, heal your soul, create a foundation. I mean, and I have people that have told me that the animals are the reason why they get out of bed in the morning. And that's true, and that's great. But if it's the only reason, and if without them you couldn't get out of bed, then there's something else going on. And just like they say, you've got to put on your mask, like on an airplane, you put on your oxygen mask before you put on the one next to you. And that is because in order to be strong for others, you have to be strong for yourself. And so what am I missing about the concept of emotional support animals? Because I just don't see how this guy can really do that. Now, I think that as part of a larger life, a larger world, a larger network of things, having pets, engaging with animals, caring for them, it does a lot to our mental, emotional well-being and to our physical well-being. Because like I said, in order to take care of them, are you peeing? Was that a poop or a pee? It was a poop pellet. Just fell. BB, what are you doing up here? Getting all dusty? What are you doing up here? So let me know, what do you guys think about emotional support animals? I made a video a few years back about guinea pigs and depression. And I really also thought that I made a video about this exact topic, but I couldn't find it. And so I just thought I would address this. Like this face floods my brain with serotonin. It does. I hope it does that to you too. He's got hay, like wet hay marks, and those are carrot lips. So there is something going on. He does make me happy, but I also have to be able to have the capacity to be happy and to function apart from him, so that I can take care of him, so that I can give him the best life. And so that's the distinction I make. I worry about the concept of an emotional support guinea pig just because it connotates not being okay without them. So maybe I'm getting caught up in the words rather than the actual function of the animals, the responsibility of the animals. So, Toby, it looks like you're wearing a hat. It looks like you're wearing my hat. So let me know. I'm going to put the video, the original video about can guinea pigs cure depression, right here. And I'm really anxious to read your comments, so let me know what you guys think. What am I missing? All right. Until next time. Thanks for watching.